Inside a paper factory, a worker approached a large roller machine that was still running. Trying to adjust something near the moving rollers, he placed his hand too close. Instantly, the rollers grabbed his hand. What seemed like a routine task turned into an emergency in seconds, showing just how dangerous it is to interact with machines while they're operating. This incident is a reminder that machines with moving rollers should never be handled while in motion. Lockout-tagout procedures, proper guarding, and thorough safety training are essential to prevent accidents. On the production floor, large rollers were running as workers carried out their normal tasks. Everything appeared routine, and the fabric moved steadily through the machine. But then, one worker stepped closer to the rollers. To adjust the fabric, he placed his hand directly on the moving material. A simple action, but a critical mistake. In an instant, the rollers pulled the fabric tighter, drawing his hand toward the moving mechanism. The machine's powerful force made it impossible to pull back, turning a routine adjustment into a dangerous situation. This shows why roller machines must never be touched or adjusted while running. Workers should always stop the machine completely before aligning fabric. Tools and safety devices, not hands, should be used to guide material. Following lockout-tagout procedures, using protective guards, and proper training are essential to prevent such accidents. By slowing down and following safety steps, workers protect themselves, their co-workers. Style factory. A female worker prepared to operate a large roller machine. She started the rollers, just as she had many times before. At first, everything seemed normal. The fabric moved smoothly, and the machine appeared to be running correctly. To check the fabric alignment, she placed her hand on the material, guiding it from side to side. This was routine, something she had done often, and it seemed perfectly safe. As production continued, she slightly increased the roller speed and again tried to guide the fabric with her hand. But in that moment, her hand moved too close while the fabric was feeding in. The rollers caught the material, and with it, her hand was pulled toward the moving mechanism. A task she had performed countless times suddenly became extremely dangerous. This incident is a crucial reminder. Roller machines must never be adjusted or checked while in motion. Even experienced workers are at risk if they rely on routine instead of safety protocols. Machines should always have protective guards, and workers must follow lockout-tagout procedures before making any adjustments. Operators should use tools, not hands, to guide fabric while the rollers are running. In any factory, safety must come before speed. Following proper procedures keeps production smooth and protects every worker's well-being. Inside a busy production area, employees were focused on their tasks while a forklift moved materials around. Everything seemed normal, but as the forklift advanced, a worker, unaware of its approach, tried to cross the path. The forklift got too close and made contact with him. What began as an ordinary moment quickly became a serious safety concern. This shows why clear communication and situational awareness are so important in factory settings. Forklifts should always use horns, lights, or alarms to alert nearby workers. Pedestrian walkways must be clearly marked, and workers should never cross without making eye contact with the operator. Following these precautions greatly reduces the risk of such close